Then I'm live. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Okay, there. I think I should be live.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, straight into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight into the
Careful.
game.
I have your stream unmuted, so I'm hearing you twice.
I
I have your stream unmuted, so I'm hearing you twice. Alright, give me half a second.
Okay,
There you go. I'm good.
nice.
Sniper rifle! What's the thing? Bullets. Time to not use a sniper rifle up until the very last boss fight. Again.
There is a spot in this stage where it comes in handy
Possible.
because there's some enemies at a distance for part of it. I don't remember if they have like rocket launchers or something, but I remember them being annoying.
Rocket launch is probably a good indicator of annoying.
Yeah. Well, you want to know something cool? Literally. So the other day, I finished up my first game of Civilization 5 in many, many years. And then I was like, damn, maybe I should pick up Civilization 6. And Crazy Fox actually was just like, I'd say just wait for it to go on sale. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, whatever, that's fine. I can play Civ 5 until I see it go on sale, probably in like the next couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, it was 90% off.
Well, there you go.
So, ideal timing. Because there was, I think I told someone it was like, maybe like a 10% part of me is like, oh, maybe I should just buy it today, like last night. And I'm like, oh, you know what? No, I'll wait a bit. So I unironically saved myself like $70 just by being like, I'll wait a bit.
Nice.
And then, like, not even, well, maybe, how long would that be? Like 15 hours later. Shit. Careful with that thing. Uh-oh.
Wanted the bullets. Give me the bullets.
Get up those stairs. Hurry, we can't let her get away.
Well, should we actually want to? We actually want to fight through this instead of just. Sorry, we actually want to run instead of fighting.
Well, that's just great. What else can go wrong? How the hell are we supposed to get that bulkhead open? We'll figure something out. That's our job.
I don't have to
You
actually
and I
like,
have a mission to
fight
complete.
through it,
Got
but
it? Yeah. I got it.
I just noticed you
probably
ran
the better
past
option.
a ton of things, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're running.
Oh, I was just running to the snipers to take them out.
Ah.
Hey, Captain. I think I found just the thing to blast that bulkhead open.
Okay, and I think they attack us. Yep.
Pierce,
Okay.
you okay? Just keep going. We'll meet up eventually.
Ah. God. Yeah, that's getting up into something. Nope, not what I want. Okay. Why does every one of them have to mutate?
Pretty much. Okay, one's dead. Hey, how's it going, Yeri? Nope.
Come on. Alright. Enough of the big guy.
Wait, there's another guy?
Oh, he's dead. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I just shot him once, so he's pretty close to dead.
Well, I did smoke him a couple times with grenade launcher, so...
Yeah, I was sniping him early into thinking maybe that'd break his armor for you. It didn't really.
Those 3 snipers over there are the most incompetent enemies ever.
Oh,
You know, I'm just gonna let them be.
there you go. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping by and hanging out.
Like, do you see those 3 snipers there? They're literally
Uh,
running into each other? Like, just across the way on the platform.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see this? Oh, you freed them up. I've been just watching them. They're hilarious.
Oh, what?
It
Happened
just
there?
stopped once it was done. Oh, you need to do stuff.
There we go.
Now
Neat.
that's how you open a door.
Chris could have punched his way through that. No problem.
Now let's get those stairs back down.
I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, you went a totally different way. Alright. Oh, there was a ladder there. Blech. I are smart. Oh. Running. Tic tac. Come on. There you go. These guys do not drop enough bullets. Oh, hello. Ow.
I'm assuming the flashbang was you.
Yeah. Wanted to try something. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I think unless we're trying to get something in particular, we should be good to continue. Actually, what's this way? Is the exit? So what's over here then?
Well, this guy wants to play.
Oop.
He's done.
One that's about to transform here too.
Right. Yeah. I'm coming. I do not have the ability to keep up this fight for too much longer. That would require bullets.
Just when there's stuff back here. The fuck? Giant crow? I need 18 for what?
Alright.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but that's a lot. Okay, yeah, I don't see any areas for us to go
Yeah, what was
to
the
through here.
point
I'm
to
a little
this
confused.
little area? Or
Maybe
is
there's
this-
something we could get back here.
Well, the stairs are there, so I'm guessing this is just where we have to go to after we get the stairs down.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So let's head back.
Oh, I forgot about that entirely. No, that was just more of a gag with a follower count. I was just like, you know what? Let's set a big goal, and I looked up how many followers Ninja has because I think he has the most followers on Twitch, and I just set it to like 1 higher.
Wow.
so it's like, oh, I just need to like another 18.5 million.
Is that all? It's not that much.
It's quite a bit. Hell, even for like YouTube, that's a ridiculous amount.
Let me combine some things. Get some more Tic Tacs. There you go.
Roger that.
And I mean, to be fair, Yeri, I am Canadian, so it would make sense for it to be a Canadian phone number. We got the area code for the 1, and then like for Canada, and then the area code of 3 digits, and then the 7 numbers. Don't need that flash grenade.
Yeah, I should really get rid of my flash grenades and do something with them. I don't know what to do with them.
And no, it's not my phone number here.
Here's.
I don't give my phone number out that easy.
What the lever do?
Oh, it opens the
Oh, it lowers the stairs.
stairs.
Alpha,
Yeah.
fighting in the city is spread. You need to apprehend Ada Wong now.
Copy that. Tell our boys to hang in there.
You know what we're gonna do then? We're gonna apprehend Ada Wong nice and safe.
Well, we've already established that Ada Wong is completely harmless.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that. What is
Oh,
it?
what the hell is this
There's an enemy running up on me. I don't want to get hit. Don't do this to me, cutscene.
That is my biggest complaint about this game, is the amount of cutscenes that just interrupt everything.
I got hit because of the cutscene.
It's fine, we proceeded to both just beat the hell out of that one.
Yeah. Fortunately, it didn't do enough damage to actually bring me down any. But still annoying. Oh yeah, right.
Oh, there's this guy here. I thought I was safe in my little helicopter.
Okay, well I took out the guy using the plane.
Can we take the plane? Out.
Oh, are you checking out Yami's stream? And oh shit, you got exploder.
Well, he mutated.
Oh my god, how's it going, Gara?
Damn it! Alright, there you go. Had to
No,
move
I kind of do the same thing, Yeri, so I get it. I've had people like, I'm just like, oh, you're Canadian too, and they're like, how did you know? And I'm like, it's just in your about page.
That was an interesting way to fight. I mentioned before my cat was sleeping in front of me on my desk. Yeah, he moved in his sleep and started nudging my mouse, so I kept changing the keyboard and mouse controls as I'm trying to...
Oh god.
Alright, now we need to go this way.
But yeah, Gara, I've been seeing you tease your new model a bit there on Twitter. Oh my god, 17 hours to work a day, Jesus Christ. That's too much.
Well, that guy's gonna mutate.
Oh. Oh, one of the Raven things.
Became a bird. Ow.
Where did the bird go? So what? Gara, I didn't know you could animate. That's cool. Even basic animation still takes a lot of work.
It's true.
I think like the last time I tried doing actual like animation was, oh god, that was, it might have been in Adobe Flash, but in my head I'm just remembering Macromedia Flash, so it's been a while.
Can you feel it spreading through your body yet?
And I was not good at it.
Giving you exactly what you gave me, Simmons. At first,
Yeah, for me it was I went and I was asking
you're just becoming a monster
my
for you all
brother's
the way.
friend actually was like a software developer who really liked working in Flash.
Shaped the world into what it is today. But starting tomorrow.
And I was just like, oh man, can you teach me ActionScript? And he was like, yeah, I can show you some basics or whatever. And ended up not really learning it too much. And now I'm kind of glad because ActionScript just doesn't exist anymore because it's tied to Flash. And
Yeah.
Flash doesn't really exist anymore.
It was a sad day when Adobe Flash died.
Yeah.
So many
Okay.
games and videos online just stopped working.
Yeah. I mean, I know some people made like a project out of just like trying to download and save as many of the things as they could.
Stop!
And wait, an anime cost 10K? What the heck? That is expensive. Oh, I see one too.
Ow.
Actually, Yeri, if maybe I shouldn't volunteer her, but Gara's actually really good at using Vroid. Like I kind of just hopped in there and like tried to figure stuff out, but I mean, oh my god, trying to do the hair and stuff in Vroid was not fun. That was a nightmare for me. I ended up just kind of going with one of the defaults. There's an herb back here if you want it. Oh shit, actually I kind of want one too. Yeah, no, exactly. The more you spend in there, like time-wise, the more comfortable you'll just generally be with it.
Hey! Over here!
Oh, I mean, I showed my face in there. Right, I started off just streaming like with like my actual person. And then for me it actually started off as like kind of a joke. It was going to be a one-off stream where I'm just like, hey, I'm a VTuber now, and then I was going to have a joke redeem, or not redeem, but like the very next stream I was planning, I'm just like, face reveal, let's go. But I liked being a VTuber so much that I just kind of went, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Oh, I might still show my face and stuff for special streams, but it's not like it's a secret or anything. Wait, Gar, I didn't realize you streamed so long back in the day. Like, I know you'd been on Twitch previously. I didn't realize you'd streamed that much, though. Oh, okay. I think this is actually my old account, but I only streamed for like 1 month back in the day. And then what did I do again? I know I renamed it. Was it last year? I think it was early last year I renamed it to Arthice. Okay, I was wondering what the heck this thing was supposed to be. Oh.
Oh, okay. That guy hits harder than I expected.
What do you mean? Oh. Actually, how's that a lie? Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god. They just spawned like 3 guys in the room with us.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh. Frick.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Get my guns all loaded up. How are you health-wise?
I'm just missing 2.
There you go. Just burst to full quick.
Oh, nice.
I still don't have room for 9 mil. Yeah. Oh, that's why I have it equipped. Give me half a second.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
There you go. Now I'm good.
Actually, I should. I know the original plan for my my model was I was gonna have a bunch of the like sweaters I own in real life and just be able to like swap them out in between streams, sort of thing. And right now I only have one alternative outfit that I don't even have set up right now. But I have it as an outfit on a model, but oh my god.
Hell with these guys.
I'm not sure if you want to keep it secret so you don't have to answer, but like when you say you hired 16 art or over 16 artists, like do you mean just for like commissioned artwork or like or like your model or what? Or for like emotes too. What? Where are you?
There we go. I literally got stuck running in place for a minute there.
Oh.
I could not move. Oh god damn it. One of these things again. Like okay,
How did she just teleport? She was right there. She was literally like right outside the window right here, and I hop, and then she's on the other boat.
Ada and her goddamn teleporting powers.
Yeah, she's taken from Agent.
Hey,
Okay. So just like all sorts of different assets. That's cool.
You can morph your arm all you want. It won't save you if I take off your head.
Yeah, Ada's literally right there. You can see her.
Problem solved.
Exactly. And hey, there's nothing wrong with drawing yourself as like a stick figure. I would say that was my main style of art.
Here's one thing that I know, and I've been told by multiple artists, is that it doesn't matter if it's a stick figure, if you can provide any sort of reference when sort of coming up with a drawing, it's appreciated.
Oh yeah, no, for even for like basic poses and stuff. Like
Yeah.
yeah, if you're just talking about references.
What is thing?
Because the better you can convey your idea to like send
Yeah.
to someone as a commission, the more likely you're gonna like not have any complaints when it's done. And they won't have to do reworks. On top of the fact that it's much harder to work on something when you're trying to please someone with the results and they
Yeah.
can't fucking explain what they want. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm excited. Gara is a streamer, Meowie Masu, and she's been setting herself up here for a re-debut, and it's that's gonna be sick. Since I have. Well, upgrade, sure, but let's be fair, it's going to be a big re-debut. Come on.
Still haven't had enough, huh? Even after losing all your men again. With your track record, I gotta say, I'd hate to be a member of your team.
Damn.
Chris.
Ada Wong with the scarf is mean.
listen to her, Captain.
But where are my men?
Well,
I mean, really, I should be
Sierra,
for being
that is a good
such
point.
good test
Shade, he's saying he'd like to start as a VTuber so people can throw things at him. There are
Okay.
some IRL streamers who have done that, where they manually set up like,
All I've
I
wanted
think it was
since
Ludwig
being
has
dead.
like a paintball gun he had set up for a bit
This isn't about
that he would
Yeah?
as a redeem, where he would
It's
like
over,
have it
Ada.
shoot at him.
That'd be interesting.
You're
I have the
right.
paintball equipment to do it.
Yeah.
The aircraft
Well,
carrier's
then you would just
preparing
have
for
like a
launch.
paintball gun going off in your apartment.
Instead,
Yeah, that's the thing.
So not ideal.
I've been shot with
co-
enough paintballs to know, like, that randomly, when you're not expecting it, is gonna sting.
it won't
Yeah.
just be one city.
And that is correct,
It'll be the
Gara.
whole
Connor just kind of copied Ludwig. It's funny because it's like he'll just own it, where he's like, "Oh yeah, I just like copy Ludwig," I think he does like his own unique stuff too, but it's like
You got
it's funny that he just kind of owns up to it, but he does it so well that it's like, who cares? I like it. It's just good content.
But no one can stop it. Now.
Yeah. No, it's funny because Connor for me was like someone I basically didn't realize who he was until I checked out the Trash Taste anime like podcast there.
Different strain. There are two missing.
Because like I was familiar with Garnt, like the anime zone, right? And I was familiar with Joey, probably even more. And I was just like, oh, and who's this other guy? And he's my absolute favorite. He's so fucking good.
Terrorist assault was just a diversion. The real attack will spread the virus globally. Now what? Let's check the rear hangar. There've got to be some planes back there. Yes, sir.
Why not that plane that we know had an enemy in it earlier?
Alpha team, this is HQ.
Well, Gar, I still am a YouTube junkie. So I pay for YouTube Premium because I do not have much of a data plan on my phone. So then when I go into work, I just like pre-download a bunch of like
Copy that, HQ.
basically any sort of video that like I can listen to without actually having to watch for like commentary and stuff.
The bay's just up ahead. Hurry.
And I just listen to like YouTube probably like 6 hours a day
Last much longer? I don't want to hang around and find
at
out.
like a minimum. Ah, shit, this mission.
This door requires 3 different passcodes. Then we better go find them fast.
Hey, look, that was easy.
He's dead, which means someone else is here. Anyway, we got the first code.
Who else could be here?
These guys.
Oh, fantastic.
So, I'm sure you remember from playing Revelations 2.
Yeah.
These guys are weak to fire.
Yeah.
So if you have any incendiary grenades,
I do
definitely save
not.
them for these guys. Oh, okay. They might drop some in here then. Ooh.
Ow.
That caught on you. I'm sorry.
I tried to pull back. It's like, I don't want to get too close. Get off me.
Okay.
The fact that they still move after they die.
Yeah, it's not. They what's the word for it? They don't like calcify, but they go like very pale white. Oh, this door opens. Is there a door over here too? No.
Microwave! Aw, I can't interact with the microwave.
I'm kind of wondering who you're saying that to, Yuri.
Damn it.
Come on, give me a break.
Nope. How's it going, Cinnamon Boy? Oh shit! It's a loose hand. No, it's dead.
Yeah.
Third.
Aw.
I was wondering why the doors weren't opening.
Finally, let's get out of here.
I have not heard that redeem in a while. Kind of caught me off guard. What do you mean, Yeri? Oh, that was an RR. Yeah. Oh.
What, you got trouble?
Oh no, there's just one of these guys right around the corner from the door, so I don't want to get grabbed by him.
I found a door over here that I unlocked.
Oh yeah, I just did the same through this hallway. Oh.
Points. Oh fuck.
Yeah, that caught me off guard too. I think around here there should be.
First aid spray.
Oh yeah, there's a key in here, I think.
Two of us have totally split up and are just wandering.
Yeah. This spot has a double door we have to open for like an event with a key.
Okay. Hello.
Hey,
Oh, I thought you meant me. I thought you were saying hi to someone in your chat. Didn't realize you meant me.
Nope. Nope. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
it
got
sounds
some on
like
my
you got
side
one
too
on
now.
your own.
Wasn't fully formed though, so not too much of a problem.
I took care of the one here.
let's
Okay.
get this thing open, Captain. I'm ready when you are.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm down for some Back for Blood in general, really. So can find a day that works. If you're meeting with Jimmy as well, that might be a bit harder because I know she's pretty busy right now. But I mean, I can always just ask her too. Not a problem. Back for Blood.
Always fun.
You haven't been to Jimmy's in a month. Uh-oh. You should try and stop in if you get the opportunity to. I know she's gonna go on her vacation soon, so she might not stream for... How long is that gonna be? Like a week or two at least? Yeah. I still don't even know what we're supposed to play, but I know we're...
It's locked from the other side.
2 months. Damn. In my defense, I also haven't been streaming most of those 2 months. I've had at least 1 or 2 short, like 1 week break sort of things. So I did realize the other day, like I haven't actually streamed an Atelier game in like over 3 weeks now, I think. So I was originally my plan for tonight was like, oh, I should do that, and then I'm like, wait, it's Wednesday. Shade, we're playing Resident Evil 6. And then I figured if you canceled or said you were busy, I'd just be like, okay, I'll tell you then. But we'll see. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow instead.
God damn it. I had to... What the fuck?
Yeah, it's annoying because I can't even help you with it. I'm
Really?
just standing here. Yeah.
Freaking, I accidentally hit the, like, select key all the way through. So it's like I had to stop and then start again. Are they just getting back up constantly?
No, they just spawn a lot in here.
I see why you did not like this area.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta find how to unlock that door.
There should only be the one key left here. And the door just kind of unlocks from the other side, so I guess we have to take a long way around.
Yes.
Yeah. 17 hours for 2 months. That is brutal.
Game, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that.
Or up here, maybe?
Well, this is new.
Yeah.
I may be onto something.
What are you on to?
I just found like a different path that I don't think we went down yet.
Well, yeah, that would probably do it.
But it's also dark as hell in here.
Sounds like you're on the right path then.
There you are. Nothing in this room? Okay. Just going room to room and clearing it.
Yeah, no, I guess that's true. You got to, oh, yeah, this is the way.
Game, I need you to not do that. Nope. Hey, look, I unlocked that door.
They're just throwing hands out in these rooms. Very annoying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Okay. Some of these bunk bed things have like crates and stuff on them though.
Yeah. I did a quick search of the rooms that I passed. And if I saw any like prompt pop up, I reacted to it, but...
Oh god.
Got smacked from behind, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's a lot of them around here.
Yep. I thought I saw a loose hand too, so careful. No, I'm sure she would be.
How are you health-wise?
I'm missing one square, so let's heal you up.
Yeah, that's why I pulled out a first aid spray, because I got like a couple of them.
Yeah.
I, There you go.
I'm good.
Alright. Now then. Wait, we have to go back, don't we?
Wait. Oh no, did I just double back? Yeah. So we want to go. Was there a shortcut there through like opening a locked door?
Yeah, I opened up that locked door. Also, they are getting back up after a bit.
Wait,
It's
really?
not that they're respawning, they are getting back up. I just saw one of the torsos do it.
Whoa, that's annoying then.
Yeah. So it's not new enemies, it's the same one constantly. But I'm back at the thing, so.
Come on. Right
Oh,
behind you.
fucking cutscenes.
So all weapons are loaded, just in case. I don't know why I pick up flash grenades, on all honesty.
Yeah, it's one of those things of they're kind of mid until they're really handy. Because there are some enemies that will just straight up die in one hit from them that are a nightmare otherwise.
Alright, let's get out of here before these things start getting back up.
Wait, what do you mean? Why would Jimmy not ask how you're doing?
Not enough time for you right now.
So the first time I did that, my gun was out of bullets. So as it started, I had to reload, and I'm like, okay, well, we die here.
Oof. I didn't expect to be. It to just have whatever gun you had out. So I had the pistol, just like, oh crap, just fire.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah. It worked.
And I think you can still actually like swap out your guns with the normal controls there.
Oh, probably, but I just react.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look, the plane. Hey, look, the ship still sucks.
Let's get it fired up.
Then they ask the question, does either of us know how to fly this thing?
Yes, we're with the BSAA. We know how to fly planes. Not like Leon, who sometimes crashes plane.
No, Leon knows how to fly it. He doesn't know how to land it.
The carrier is armed with anti-aircraft artillery.
Depends on how well
Take
you
out
do
those
on the
guns, Alpha.
QTEs,
One plane
because
against an entire
he can crash
carrier?
that plane.
Does that even sound possible? Hey, Pierce, how's your aim? Never better,
And the
Captain.
helicopter.
Oh god, do I actually have to control this thing?
I think so.
Oh god, okay, yeah, no, I have to. Right.
Pre-launch preparations have already begun, and there's nothing we can do to stop it from here.
The missile's carrying a virus. If it hits, it's gonna be a hell of a lot worse than a normal warhead. And the only way we can stop it is by getting on that carrier. We've got no choice. Okay, get ready. I'm going in.
Oh, okay, so Yeah, basically need you to focus long enough so I can lock onto these targets and blast them.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get us a good angle and then. Alright. Gotta dodge missiles here.
Ada said she
No,
wanted to
that's
bring
fair.
Raccoon City to the world. There's only one missile that we know of. Come in, HQ. Are there any other vessels?
You know, I expected this to be a lot harder to pilot.
Carrier.
She could have been making it up. I wouldn't put it past her.
Do you mind, missile?
All anti-aircraft guns have been destroyed.
That one didn't even give me the
Now we can
prompt.
stop that missile. Find a place to land, Captain.
Oh, now I'm
HQ
timed.
Alpha,
We both
the
are.
missile countdown has already started. Find the control unit and stop the launch.
Roger that, HQ. We're on it.
All right, give me cover, I guess.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay, I can still move around.
Looks like my path is blocked. Nothing a little pyrotechnics can't take care of. Okay, I've got you covered.
I just have to sit there and shoot things. You know, it's nice to have infinite ammo.
Yep.
I see why you enjoy it. Okay, I can move a little more than I thought I did. Hey, game, let me shoot them. Oh, what the hell is that thing?
Oh, it's just like a big tarp.
That looks like more trouble than we need. Shit, this fight's about to get dirty.
Yep.
I'ma shoot it.
Where do I? Oh, okay.
Hurry it up, Pierce. We're running out of time.
No. No hit me.
HQ to Alpha. Missile launch has been aborted.
Way to go, Pierce. Now get back to the plane so we can get out of here. Roger that.
Oh, that's close.
Pierce, get to the crane. I'll pick you up. Hey, Captain. The odds are a little uneven down here. A little help?
What do you mean the odds aren't even? The thing's been stunned for the last little bit. Ah.
Uh-oh.
HQ to Alpha. We have an emergency. The missile is preparing to launch.
How in the hell? It's Ada. She knew we would try to stop her.
We're out of time, Alpha. Permission to destroy the missile granted.
Damn it, that thing's in our way.
That was easy.
It's heading for the city.
This is FOS. Is anyone there?
FOS.
Chris Redfield with the BSAA here.
Hold on. I'm patching you through to Agent Leon Kennedy.
What? Leon. Leon, where are you?
Chris, we're just outside of Tachi. Why?
Get the hell out of there!
Oh. Oh no. No, sorry, I wasn't sleeping. I just saw. I saw a Steam notification.
Same.
Yeah.
I saw the same one you did.
So I was checking my phone to see if they were starting to stream, and I missed the notification for that. But it doesn't look like they're live. Or at the very least, I didn't get a push notification on my phone. But no, I'm very much awake. Yeah, they might just be playing it like offline for fun.
Yeah.
It's very funny to me because I feel like I don't do that anymore that much.
Are you all right? Yeah.
Because I know for
Things
me,
just got bad.
I kind of
Real
like
bad.
wasn't playing games as much anymore, and streaming kind of gave me the opportunity to get back into playing more games.
Yep.
But now it's having the opposite effect where if I'm like, I'm playing a game and not streaming it? Huh? That's weird.
I need you to rescue 2 hostages from an underwater oil field. Agent Sherry Burke.
It does occasionally happen though.
It's Albert Wesker's son. Wesker? Chris, he's got antibodies for the C virus. I got it. On my way. Good, thanks.
Leon, wait. There's something I need to tell you.
Ada Wong is
Dead.
It's like, but was she wearing a scarf?
Sherry and Jake need you. Don't let them down.
Yeah, we did that. Ooh, both got S.
Heck yeah.
I think this is the first time both of us ended up with S.
Yeah. Oh no, for both of us, yeah. Okay, but no, yeah. Thanks for coming by and hanging out, Gary. Get some sleep. You gotta work another like really, really long shift soonish, probably. I'm guessing. Ooh.
I
Okay,
do
so
not have enough points to upgrade the thing I've been using, so I'm good.
Okay, I think I'm gonna buy the assault. Wait, no, that's ammo pickup increase. Ooh, that could have been bad.
Yeah.
What do you think? Machine pistol or assault rifle?
Well, I'd go with AR personally, but
Okay.
I'll actually stop the.
Okay.
Okay. I was about to say
No,
I
it's all
should
good.
stop the countdown so you not have that pressure.
No, I'm just wondering if that was the one that'll give me the actual infinite ammo for the main like pistol in this one, because it doesn't count as a pistol.
Go.
Last week, after 17 hours in June, I'll be working 10 hours, so maybe more time to stream. Heck yeah. That sounds good.
There's irony for you. A man who spent his entire life trying to destroy the world, and now his son is the only one who could save it.
And here I am coming to rescue him.
The man who killed his father. Like I said, irony.
I don't know. Maybe it's fate.
The best part about, you know, irony in that regard is when a character who's introduced in that very game points it out.
Follow me forever. After we rescue Jake, I'm turning in my gun.
What? Wait a minute.
It's about time someone took my place. I'd be honored if it was you.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
You made it this far, haven't you? All right. This is it.
Let's go.
Sure.
How has the funding to build something like this? It's got Neo Umbrella written all over it. Be careful. Knowing them, there'll be some surprises.
Well,
Copy that.
I press 2. There we go.
Piers. Hurry up. Piers.
Damn. Looks like that upgrade didn't give me infinite ammo on this gun.
Captain.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's machine pistol.
All right.
Yeah, it'll still come in handy in general, but
Yeah.
it means the only gun I have infinite ammo for is the grenade launcher, which I don't want to just abuse though.
I think I got it. They found us. We gotta go. Captain, can you pinpoint their location? They're in some sort of research bay. We can get there from the lower levels. Let's go get them.
Oh, this area.
I want to have a look around over there. Captain, give me a hand.
Alright, throw you across the gap.
Yep.
Have fun.
Can't get into the air ducts with these blades going. See if you can turn them off from up there.
Roger that.
Okay, here's the controls.
Okay, it's off.
Roger, I'm going in.
And here are the enemies.
Have fun.
For sure.
I'll see what I find here. Wait for my command.
Roger that.
There was an emblem down here.
Nice. Ooh, oh.
Piers, I got another set of blades in the way.
I'm on it. Just give me a minute. It's off. You're good to go.
You know, I'm somewhat disappointed.
What is that?
There's no enemies down here for me.
Damn. What a disappointment that is.
I know, right?
Oh.
Found some enemies.
Piers, I've restored power to the elevator.
There you go. Not all so bad, is it?
With you up ahead.
Piers, I'm in the elevator. Headed your way.
Copy that, Captain.
Oh, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Oh god, sniper. Oh, he's not down yet. Okay, there we go. And there's another sniper.
So how's this party?
That's pretty good.
Oh, I hate how it just spins your camera on so you're looking outside.
Hmm.
The devs really wanted you to look outside for some reason.
Piers.
Okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing in the room here. Okay, we're good. Would hate to miss an emblem in like a really obvious spot just because we didn't look.
Oh, I guarantee you we've already done that multiple times.
Oh yeah, but I just mean like if it's just like sitting in the room and we run past it. It's like damn. But yeah, no, there's definitely emblems we've missed for sure.
Ow.
Oh, loader. Careful, move forward, run.
Okay, moving. Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was hoping they get caught in the explosion.
Yeah. That's ammo efficiency.
Exactly. I don't know why I picked up this flash grenade. Here, have that. Oh god. Ow.
Yeah, another exploder guy.
There's a thing here. More grenade launcher rounds. I've just been collecting them. Apparently the grenade launcher is the sniper rifle of this one.
Oh yeah.
So at the end of it, I'm just going to spam. Well, okay. There's no way this opens. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way this opens and there's not enemies inside.
Yeah, I found they usually do the opposite more often, where as soon as the elevator doors open to the outside, there's a shit ton of enemies.
Hey,
This room seems way too maneuverable.
Oh, you didn't think we were just immediately gonna exit the room, did you?
Yeah, looking at the room, it's like, that's the obvious way out.
2-minute timer starting.
Oh no. Okay.
Hello, strangers.
Ada?
Yep, it's me. Or should I say, was me. Consider this my little parting gift to you. If you've made it this far, I'm assuming you're PSAA. Not that it matters. He still won't stop my plans. No one can. One missile and this world will be transformed into a new Eden.
Okay, you wanna focus on the snipers?
Greatest creation.
Sure.
And I'll take out these things for points.
Ashes of the burning cities.
I'm just gonna climb up to where the snipers are and...
All that remains
Oh, yeah.
after the fall. He will reign as king of the new era.
Something tells me this
Oh god.
creation isn't a pillow
Wasp
pad.
enemy.
Pierce, can you get through to HQ?
No, not unless we get topside.
So we're on our own. Alright, let's get Jake and Sherry the hell out of here. Come on.
Roger.
Snipers are clear at the moment. How are things down there?
Good. I'm just
That well?
yeah.
I asked if
Producing
it is
some more
like...
enemies. When I get as much points as I can.
Well, looks like some more snipers showed up.
Connection complete. Pressurizing area now. Please wait until air pressure levels have normalized.
Don't let it pull the lever. Last thing we need is more cocoon.
Shit, they keep coming.
Ah
Just
shit.
gonna have to hold out.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
Damn it. Where are you guys coming from? Damn it. Not good.
Shit. Oh. Fuck.
Damn, reloading. Wow, that killed me.
I thought if you had to go one way.
It's like, yeah, you got the enemies. You also exploded me.
I'm the captain now.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Engaging airlock. Connection
Yeah.
to research block initiated. Please wait until the connection is complete. Hello, strangers.
Ada?
You're pulling the levers to
Or
bring
should I
more.
say, was
Oh, yeah.
me.
More points.
Consider this my little parting
Well, it's a
gift to
combination
you.
of more points, but then also I control the pace of them too.
I'm assuming you're PSAA. Not that it matters. He still won't stop my plans. No one can. One missile and this world will be transformed into a new Eden for my last and greatest creation. He will thrive
Uh-oh.
in the ashes of the burning
Bees.
conquering all that remains after the fall. He will reign as king of the new
Damn it.
era.
Snipers.
Something tells me this new creation isn't a pillow pad.
Pierce, can you get through to HQ?
Crap.
No, not unless we get topside.
So we're on our own. Alright, let's get Jake and Sherry the hell out of here. Come on.
Roger.
Get off me.
Yeah, once you knock the big bee out from the group.
I know. You gotta shoot it.
Yeah.
And just I'm in the close proximity of being shot at by snipers at the same time. Actually, I wonder how well that works on it. I'm gonna try something. Oh, that actually worked out rather well.
Oh, did you use one of the flash grenades?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually ever tried it on those, but that makes a lot of
It
sense.
works.
Don't let it pull the lever. Last thing we need is more cocoons. Shit, they keep coming! We're just gonna have to hold out.
Don't let it pull the lever, you go pull the lever. Switch gun. Oh, big guy came up here to play. Okay.
Yeah, I prevented 3 of them from going up, but yeah. Last one,
Pressure
I guess
normalized.
I missed.
Connection procedures complete.
Okay, game, I don't need cutscene right now.
Let's go, Captain.
I hear bugs. Okay, looks like they're not sticking around up here. Jumping down. Oh, there's a lot of points down here.
Yep. I mean, like I said, there's a reason I was pulling the letters. Hey, how's it going, CMY Colors? Oh, behind you. Who's this last guy?
This guy.
No.
So is this a mission you run over and over again to get lots of points?
Apparently. I mean, I know which area it was in Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
Because Resident Evil 5, there was that,
Caves?
that's not a bad area too, but actually it's the hallway with the lickers.
Oh, yeah.
Because those guys, if you kill them there, they drop the hearts, which sell for
Well,
a lot.
It's if you kill them, well, and like you kill them with a killing blow to their like heart itself, they drop the hearts. So it
but
requires you to be
there's
a
the
lot
one
more
hallway
precise.
with like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And then if you can just restart, it lets you keep the items, but then it doesn't have the oh, do we just track to the door? Okay. But then you can like quit and re-enter, and it'll load right at the beginning of the hallway again. So you can just do that one hallway and get a lot of points through it.
I just know running caves, you get like all of the treasures. You get a fuck ton.
Wait, was that
Yeah.
you who just freed us?
Looks like you guys saved the day again, huh?
Yeah, Colors, this one is a pretty fun game. It gets a lot of flack
See
for
your
being
father
like
in you.
kind of a bad Resident Evil game. But in terms of like
Wait, hold on a second. So you
just
know?
a fun action game with zombies and co-op gameplay,
I
like
did.
very fun.
But I'm the one that killed him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like, how do you say it? It's like how people are like, oh, Michael Bay movies, like all he does is he makes a bunch of explosions and stuff, but it's like, yeah, people like that. It's fun.
Go ahead. Shoot. You have every right to.
Just promise me you'll survive. The world depends on it.
Who the hell are you to tell me what to do?
Stop it!
Put your gun down, now!
Who are you to tell me to not die? Oh, okay.
Tell me,
Fair.
I'll die if I want. He turns the gun on himself.
was it personal?
Oh, it was very personal. At that point, you had abandoned your orders. Don't say it was both.
Put your gun down.
Well, he. Technically, it was more for Jill, but by that point, it's like,
There are more important things at stake than you and me.
ooh.
We gotta go!
Jake!
I know!
Oh, what the hell is that thing?
Guys, I think this is some sort of...
I wouldn't worry about it. We're not gonna have to fight it or
Let's
anything.
get out of here.
Yeah, probably right. Let's just go off that assumption. Actually, wait, there's this stuff around to loot. Yes, there is. Screw going forward. We loot. Oh. The hell?
Uh-oh. That's a big red dot.
What the hell is this?
Okay,
I care
so I
not
think-
for big red dot. I care for this loot over here.
Must we
Yeah, we
stop
have to
it?
interact with the thing here first.
So, if that giant cocoon hatches,
We're in trouble.
Mm.
That's just
There
a
we
bit.
go.
We gotta get out of here in 1 HQ.
This way, hurry!
Oh, what?
Oh, wait. Ooh.
No more boxes?
Okay, I'm at the max amount. Yeah, you know what? I don't really use.
Hurry up!
Okay, so do you want to be on the same one then?
They're already on one, so it's like, okay, fine, I'll go to this one.
You know, you didn't have to put yourself on the line like that. Wesker served what he got. You did what was right. You kept this world safe. He was still his father. The kid had the right to know.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Can't say I've lacked for adventure working with you.
Sorry. I know it's never been easy being my partner. Once we get out of here, all that's gonna change.
listen, Jake,
True, because this is the last co-op game.
We need to find a way out of here.
I was only trying to... Look, this is over, please, just talk to Chris, and knock down the barrel of a gun, okay?
It's my problem, not yours. Besides, I don't want to think about that asshole or my father right now. I'm gonna worry about them if and when we get out of here.
Watch yourself.
What?
Ow.
What just happened?
Well, I got knocked down, then I got blowed up.
Oh, guy with a rocket launcher right at the edge there. That's why.
I have no Tic Tacs.
Wait, really? Oh, okay. Shit. There we go.
Do you have anything? Okay. At least combine these 2 green herbs, get 3 Tic Tacs out of it.
Oh yeah. Definitely not gonna have to fight this thing.
Definitely not.
See?
Yep. See, it just dies. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all we had to do.
Chris!
Get moving. We got it from here. Let's go.
Wait!
Hey, you got a job to finish.
So secret. Don't try and fight it, just run.
Alright.
Captain, we gotta go up.
This camera angle is not great.
Hurry, he'll take us down with him.
I mean, when have Resident Evil camera angles ever been good? And hey, how's it going, Marshmallow?
Captain!
Thank you for the head pat.
Shit!
Oh god. Okay, now we fight.
Oh.
Okay, now we run again. I'm doing pretty good.
That is one angry son of a bitch.
So the secret of this fight is just keep running.
Yeah.
Releasing this thing must have been Ada's
And this
plan
is
from the
more
beginning.
the running segment than the... Oh my god, no. Fuck. Accidentally pressed the slide button.
Well then. Synchronized climbing, let's go!
Alright, that settles it. We're in perfect sync, so we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Or fail at the same way.
Hurry, he'll take us down with him. Here, come on. I got you.
Ooh.
Shit. Hey, let's go.
Crap.
That is one angry son of
I
a
didn't
bitch.
slide. No, I fell behind. Gotta run.
That's okay. As long as we make it.
We lost sync.
Releasing this thing must have been Ada's plan from the beginning. Jesus, the missiles were only a distraction then.
Okay, we made it. Why isn't it?
Okay,
Well, easy.
yeah, I'm just gonna pull out the grenade launcher and be ready.
Good call.
Cause, yep.
Oh.
Not for long. Shit, this thing will die! It's better. We can't let this thing see the light of day.
No. The-
There's no way it's dead.
It's a particularly tough enemy. Apparently way weaker than the Ustinok, but probably the second toughest enemy in the game.
Pierce!
Yeah.
All right. Been better.
Well, now that thing's definitely dead, so let's casually stroll out.
Totally. We're gonna have to fight that thing another half dozen times, I bet. Reload everything. Hey.
Oh,
Son of a bitch! Captain, we're out of time. We gotta go.
so we gotta make it through the doors before they close.
I'm trying. The game started out facing the other goddamn way.
Yep.
Pull out the gun. Reload the gun.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna die here.
Really? Oh, come on. I was through the door.
Can't hold it.
Hey.
Classic.
Captain.
Captain,
We're sitting
Oh.
ducks in here. Right, we gotta move.
What the fuck? Did I just get clotheslined by the door?
By me. Ah.
Shoot it.
Yeah, I know. Please shoot it. Oh. All right. I'm out of this fight. Good luck. Oh. Oh, that's not.
Pierce, the one-on man.
No.
I cannot do anything at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep.
Oh no. Piers, everyone's favorite character from the Resident Evil franchise.
There was literally nothing I could do there.
Yeah, I fucked up and I missed the first shot.
I see.
So I'm like, oh, I don't want to hit you. And I aimed a bit too high up and to the left. There we go. Remember this area?
Vaguely.
Oh God, Piers, what did you do?
There's no way that thing is dead.
Sealing all doors. Restore pressure to regulation level. Depressurization initialized.
Hey, look, it got back up.
Piers, you have to fight it. Try to stay in control.
Please wait while pressure is reduced.
Alright, time to swap grenade launcher rounds.
Yeah.
Eat acid.
Okay, hit it while it's down here.
Now's our chance. Fire!
As I'm reloading. I've done nothing but collect all of this grenade launcher ammo all game. I may not have infinite, but I have enough.
I mean, that's what matters, really.
Well, on to the third set of rounds.
Up, down, perfect. I think he's about to transform into the shell. Okay, that's 2 of 3 hearts dead.
Ah. I am now
One
officially
more.
out of grenade launcher rounds.
That should be okay.
Depressurization process is almost complete.
Come on, give me that pulsey bit. Okay, that's on you.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I have to keep doing this, I think, until you can finish them off.
I'm working on that. Got it.
Let's go. Hey.
I hit the QT. That answers the first question.
No. Crazy Fox, you're sick?
Fox is sick. Oh no.
I know, he was just about to start work again, too.
Stay with me. You're gonna be okay.
I'm sorry, Captain. I did it. For the BSAA. For the future.
I know. You did a real good thing.
As long as you...
I don't want to hear it. We're both getting out of here. Right?
Pierce is like, sure.
Let's go.
Pierce is not making it out of here, is he?
I mean, it's not that he can't so much as look at him.
I had no healing items left and I was at
You
one.
hear me?
Oh,
Bit,
well, there's
so.
a green herb right here.
Okay.
I don't think I can use any items like this. Yeah, I literally can't. I can pick stuff up, though.
Neat.
But I can't. I'm pressing the button. They don't let me use any of my inventory like this.
Well then.
I'm a zombie.
Well, time to treat you like one. Come over here, I'll put you down.
Warning. Facility's infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure.
Uh-oh.
All personnel, please evacuate.
That means we gotta get out of here.
Stand back, Captain! I can kill this thing!
Okay.
Warning. Facility's infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
There we go.
Give me the points.
Warning. Facility's infrastructure
Crap.
compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure.
Come on.
All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Warning. Facility's infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate
Okay.
immediately.
You did it.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. They didn't take my Tic Tacs. They just that was my Tic Tac and arm. So
Yeah.
I lost it.
He had his Tic Tacs rolled up in his sleeve,
No,
Yeah.
like cigarettes.
we're almost there. Escape pods. See that? We'll be out of here in no time.
No time. We got this.
So does Chris not realize that the second any other member of the BSA sees him, they're just gonna shoot him?
Come on.
I mean, they might actually have a cure for him because, I mean,
Here we go, Pierce.
they have
We're getting out of here.
what's his name? Like Wesker's son, right? So
True.
Pierce! No, don't do this! Open the door! God damn it! Listen to me! We can still both get out of here! There's still time! What are you doing? No, Pierce! Don't! You can still make it out! God damn it, Pierce!
no.
It's fine. Pierce is just going to Atlantis.
Open the goddamn door! That's an order!
I'm actually not even sure if it has to be done from the outside.
Yeah, Chris
think it
didn't
was more
exactly look
Pierce.
around the pod to see if there's a switch or something.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Well, great.
He did it. Oh.
We did
Chris
it!
made it out.
Hooray!
Can you skip the credits? I'm not sure.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
look like it.
There we go.
Back to the bar.
So we've done 2. We did Leon's and now Chris's. So
Yeah, we still
There's-
have Ada, and then we also have
Jake's and Ada's. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake's and Ada's. Which one do we want to start next?
I feel like we should probably do Jake's.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. It is the worst one.
We've received new orders.
I mean, it has some good parts to it, but it's just like you get so sick of the Ustanok. It's just always there.
Better get to it then. Yes, sir.
No, yeah, it is just 100% just a worse nemesis.
We both got A rank.
Damn.
It's because we died, probably.
Yeah. There was the time I accidentally let you die there.
There's a time you blew me up. There's a time you missed your shot that got me killed. Alright. We're right at the 2-hour mark. Do you want to call it here or do you want to start up the next one?
I'm okay with starting up the next one unless you're kind of done.
I'm good for starting up the next one.
Okay.
Maybe go for a little longer. Do at least a mission or two. Alright. So we got... Yeah, we're doing Jake's next. Alright. Chapter
Let's
1.
see. Under collections.
Sure, I'll play as Jake, I guess. The Wesker son.
Ah, okay, good. Because I actually like Sherry, so.
Right. Send you an invite. There you go.
There we go. Now I know which ones I've actually gotten already. Okay. Failed to join game session. Let's fucking go.
Oh, God dang it. Send you another invite.
It happens sometimes.
Hey,
There we
since
go.
you joined this time. Hooray!
Stuff do anything for you yet? Supposed to be some kind of energy booster, but I don't feel any different. You know, between me and you,
Energy
should ask
booster.
for more money. A lot more. Pretty sure this wasn't part of the contract. But I am willing to renegotiate.
Did you take your dose?
Yeah. If you want your own head, you gotta sign up with the lady downstairs. Wouldn't recommend it, though.
No question. You've got the antibodies.
Thank you very much. Wait, what?
You could be the key to saving this world, Jake Mueller.
Save myself first.
Hey, look, it's either number like 7 or 8. One of the two.
You lose something?
Just my balance.
7 or 8?
Who knows how many Ada clones there are?
Sherry Birkin, the United
Yeah,
States.
yeah, good for you, but that's not really the time. You coming?
After you. Those things up there with Juavo.
Well, he gets a totally different
BOWs
layout.
Insurgents are using.
That explains why there's a shitload of DSA troops here.
We need to get out of the country without drawing either party's attention.
Oh wait, we need to get out of the country without drawing either party's attention. We have to be stealthy.
Okay, so this time I'm actually starting out with just the basic pistol and stun rod because I have not played as her yet on PC. So
Oh, well then, we're even.
yeah, well, almost.
Yeah, you should have infinite. You don't have to worry about bullets, whereas I have one magazine to work with.
Remember this area? First mission of raid mode?
God
Yeah.
damn it, BSAA, what the hell are you shooting at?
Everyone in your platoon is one of those Juavo now. And you're dressed just like them. Come on, we have to get out of here.
Man, look at this circus. You got any popcorn?
Stop gawking, we don't have time.
Okay, I should use gun. The martial arts is not like great.
Do you have the increased combat gauge?
Nope.
Yeah, that does make melee a lot better.
It's fucking chaos out here.
We'll grab some cover. I'm supposed to get you out of here in one piece.
Like, let me put it like this. I have 3 different infinite ammo perks. I would not take 3. I would take combat gauge boost and 2 infinite ammos. Because it's not only for combat, it's basically your entire stamina gauge. So you can do more quick reactions, more...
But why do that when I have gun?
Well, you can do that with a gun. There.
Screw that guy.
Hey! Hey! Come on!
He starts off with the yelling.
Alright, first things first. I want 200,000 up front, another 200 when this is over. I want BOWs. Those are extra. An additional grand. Each.
I'm not here to hire you.
What? Why are you here?
Your blood.
What are you, the Red Cross or something?
No, listen, those things that attacked us. They were all exposed to a new virus called the C virus. The same strain that you just took a dose of. It didn't affect you because you've got the antibodies. Right now, we're racing against a global bioterrorist attack and we needed a vaccine yesterday. We need you, Jake. We need your blood.
$50 million.
What?
Cash. Non-negotiable. That'll get you 1 pint.
Yeah, saw that coming. He's a mercenary. What do you expect? He want money.
Pretty much just that, yeah.
Looks like they're expecting us. We're gonna have to shoot our way out.
Agreed. We don't have a choice now.
Hey, look, mission 3 of raid mode.
I'm good. Yeah, I was not expecting to be able to just fall off like that.
Hey, buddy. Where's the treasure chest right here that contains the...
Wrong game.
But right map. Come on, I want that rainbow weapon. I need
In this stage?
Yeah, you can find rainbows in this stage.
Oh, do I... Okay, no, I have to drop down the ladder for you.
Really? I have to backtrack to the ladder?
Apparently. Oop.
Wait, I went the wrong way. Whoops.
And...
I am a fool, you see.
This place is a
there you go.
Better watch my step.
Wait, where is this ladder?
I just kicked it down. Where? Oh, so you see that pole right up there where you threw me up?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to swing across it.
Okay. I was looking for a ladder, not a pole.
Jake.
Alright.
Looks like the BSA have got their work cut out for them.
You don't know the half of it. Last I checked,
Hey,
my
that's the
employers had a tank
bridge
parked on the other side of the river.
that Chris and Piers are
Only the
working on.
BSAA are leaving that bridge and body bags.
No, you're wrong. They're more resilient than you can imagine.
Why do you have a machine pistol?
Oh, because I'm really cool. I'm Sherry.
I always have the semi-auto pistol. Oh.
What the hell? Not one of those roided out freaks, you morons!
There we go.
Climb up. Well then. What the hell happened to you? Ooh, there's points over here. Hello.
Nice.
I was shot at by a helicopter. What did you go through?
Just a bunch of zombies.
Jake!
Oh, that's a turret.
What do you think? Fight or flight?
There's too many of them. I'm gonna go with flight.
Oh.
God damn it, I hate the knockdown. There you go. How goes this party?
Seems fine. Oh, I think they might be infinite spawning.
Well then. I guess we should leave.
Yeah.
Jade!
All right, where to?
Where to? Let's ask this guy.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, buddy.
There's a tank on the ground. Shoot it. No, shoot the tank. What? Oh, there we go.
Thanks for warning.
Oh, actually.
Okay, we go with your plan.
Why are you crouched
Sorry.
down?
Sorry, there was something wrong with my model I had to quickly fix.
Okay. Just, you started off immediately crouched when we're supposed to run.
Son of a bitch, he's strong. Here goes nothing.
Jeez, it.
There's always something with women.
Time to go. Then we'll never see
hell
him
is that thing?
again.
He's well,
Oh.
technically you.
Boost me up.
What? Okay.
What? No, I did.
Hmm?
Fucking Christ. I was not trying to hop back down. It just
Oh.
turned me around.
I thought you didn't want to be thrown up. I'm like, didn't you just ask? Points.
Yeah, a couple things up here that I guess only Sherry can get.
Well, lucky to be Sherry.
Well, because you also have the ability to like drop and like swing across those things. So there's some areas that only you can go into. Oh, what's down here?
Come on. Hurry up. Hey!
I think you can check out this area too for ammo and stuff.
There is a door here that I never went through.
Yeah.
Oh. Bullets, bullets, bullets. All of the bullets. So, which gun will it be this time where I just end up with a shit ton of ammo at the end?
Probably pistol.
Look, we can get out there.
Because first it was sniper, then grenade launcher. What did we go expecting for the third down?
Building inspector.
Yeah. Boy, it's even colder in here than it was outside.
There we go.
Ooh, briefcase. These usually contain points. This time it contains detonators and flash grenades. Neat.
Nice.
Remote bombs. I can't wait to not use those.
Actually, before we trigger this boss fight, let me move one more thing over here.
Okay.
Come on.
What do you mean trigger this boss fight? Are we
I
about
mean-
to trigger a boss fight?
No, of course not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Damn it! They found us!
Shit. These assholes have anything better to do?
Think. Yeah, there's a weapon upstairs.
Ooh. How do I get upstairs?
This way. Up the
Maybe up these
stairs.
stairs. Maybe up these stairs right here. What gun is it? Is it something fun? Why did you just automatically jump down the ladder right next to you?
Ooh, it is a fun one.
The winner is...
Elephant killer.
That is not what I expected. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty rare you get the Magnum as your first pickup. Normally they put that
Yeah, that's
at least
usually
halfway through the game.
It's usually one of the last guns you get is the Magnum. Did not expect that. Is it bad that I want it to be that gun at the end? That I just have all of the bullets for?
No, I mean that's good for bosses, so. Okay, kick down the ladder.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good to trigger the event then.
Thought the event was enemies showing up.
I mean, let's go through this door. Where nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad ever happens in this game.
Jake!
Hey, buddy.
There he is.
I don't think he's too keen on us leaving.
We'll just have to get over it then, huh?
You have the right idea, though.
I was a little too close to it. Well, I saw explosive barrel and I want to save the Magnum ammo.
You're not taking Jake!
Okay.
God damn it.
That's fine. There should be a ladder right there.
I know, it's just annoying. It's like I jump across and I go to sprint right away. And it just turns on jump step.
dumb. Okay.
No, he's coming. Oh Lord, he coming.
Hope you haven't forgotten about my $50 million.
Talk to my boss. Make it out of here alive.
Oh, hello. You have infinite. I'm letting you just shoot the thing. I'm running to the next barrel.
Yeah.
Did he fall down?
I think so.
Hmm. Oh, there he comes.
What's wrong, asshole? Losing your nerve? Gotcha, you son of a bitch!
And we
I
died.
could have sworn we were on the second floor, but okay.
Same.
I swear, this mission gets harder by the minute. But at least you're still safe. We've got a lot riding on us.
And I didn't. And I fired maybe 4 bullets in that whole thing.
Years ago, I thought I was gonna die in the jungles of
Yeah, we tried you by the bullet,
had us
so.
surrounded. Before I knew it, everyone on my team was dead. I'd lost my gun in the scramble. This bastard comes at me with
Ooh,
a knife.
Magnum bullets.
Probably thought I wasn't even worth a bullet.
Why are you telling me this?
Dying on a blade is the last way you want to go. Ugh, it's a bitch. Mercs like me, we don't get a say in how we die. That's just how it goes.
It's kind of what you signed up for, isn't it?
Dying for money is one thing. That's my choice. But dying for no good reason, that doesn't sit right with me. So, you want to tell me what that big friggin' behemoth was and why he's trying to kill me?
That thing is just like the Juago.
Oh, that's creepy.
Bioorganic weapon
What?
created with
Oh, the
Seahawk.
face? Yeah.
It's being
Yeah.
used by a terrorist organization
Oh,
called
another red herb. Sick.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
They want to study the antibodies in your blood.
Okay, now I have 17 Tic Tacs.
I have
He's a
11.
mercenary.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. The world needs you.
No, not me. Just my blood. Well, the world can have it.
Oh, did you grab that
Sending ponies up
emblem
the
up here?
I did not. Give me a half a second. I'm being shot at. Really?
Okay, so it's just up here on top of the building.
Yeah, I see it.
Wait. Okay, we can't go in the building. Okay. This early in, and we're already fighting those big guys.
Sherry Birkin, you were in Raccoon City.
How do you know that?
Claire,
Wait, are you Chris?
my sisters told me all about you.
Chris, man is a wanted insurgent.
Uh-oh.
Yes, he's a mercenary, but right now he's under the protection of the US government. He's no threat to the PSAA.
Unless someone pays me to be.
What did you just say?
Well, he's a mercenary.
What?
Nothing.
HQ to Alpha Team. Reinforcements are unable to land due to anti-aircraft artillery. Take them out.
Alpha Team copy.
What? We're picking up a large bogey on radar. It's heading right for you.
Oh, do we have to fight that thing again?
Yep.
God damn it.
And this time without infinite ammo grenade launcher.
Okay. Oh, great.
We'll talk later. Right now, you need to find cover.
Alpha team, come in. This is Echo. Those 3 anti-aircraft turrets are holding us at bay.
Roger that, Echo. We'll take care of it for you.
Nah, see, Chris is starting off shooting. When we played through this, I had no ammo at the very start of this.
Don't worry about me. I can handle
Oh,
myself.
fortunately,
Christ.
NPCs have
Chances
infinite
of
ammo.
survival were higher when I was a soldier of fortune.
I'm setting charges on the anti-aircraft guns now. It's gonna take a while. See if you can buy me some time. I need you to distract that BMW. I can't work with that BMW around.
Chris, we'll take care of one of those big ones.
Well, thanks for volunteering me for the job, eh?
Okay. We got this. Hey, how's it going, Clonus?
I'm setting the charges now.
And another hit. Ooh.
What?
Oh no. Clonus was just playing some Kirby. Planet Robobot.
Kirby, everyone's favorite homicidal puffball.
Just need a little more time.
Hurry up, dude.
Okay. Make sure to grab these points.
I will. This guy seems safe.
Charges are set. Everyone get back.
Only 2 guns left.
Okay, head to the next target.
Nice.
I mean, I just went to melee him. The game's the one that's just like, you know what? Kick him off the edge. Push him into my line of fire. This is as far over as the turret goes. Yeah, I'm just using the opportunity to
I'm
collect
setting
ammo.
charges on the anti-aircraft guns now.
Yeah,
It's
we
gonna
finished
take a
as
while.
Piers
See
and
if you
Chris.
can buy me some time.
Just
need a little more time.
You want to know what happened, or? Because it was not a happy end.
What do you mean? It was the best ending. Everyone was so happy. Nobody died.
Yeah, everyone was alive and happy.
Yeah.
Story? Question mark? Yeah, good point.
Who gave you permission to go on that turret?
Alright. Okay, I'm what's going on, because
Yeah, same.
The charges
Yeah,
are
they-
set! Everyone get back!
Really?
okay.
Good job, Alpha. One gun left. There's another giant BOW closing in on your location.
Yep,
The
there
one
we
we
go.
lost at the Two of Hearts. Alpha, prepare
Was
to
Chris the
engage.
only survivor again? Yeah.
See, everyone lived happily ever after.
Only one to go. Everyone into that underground passage.
Oh, so they went. Yeah, they went and did the one on top of the building.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, there's stuff on top of the building.
Yeah, that's a good point. More bullets.
Chris is so silly.
So do we want to
Letting
kill
this-
this guy?
If you want.
I mean, points.
Oh.
I'm just letting you shoot the thing. You have infinite.
Checkpoint? Oh, is it dead? No, not yet.
Like, is one of us supposed to be down in the position where it can be, like, climbed onto?
Maybe.
Well, one way to find out.
Why isn't this thing dying?
I don't know.
Alright, yeah, let's,
Wow, okay. I cannot do the QT. I am stuck in downed mode.
that's fine. You should be able to get back up in a second here.
Alright.
My main goal is just to make sure you didn't die there.
I missed the chance for the QT.
It's alright. Now you can.
Well,
let's try this again.
On the anti-aircraft guns now, but it's gonna take a while. See if you can buy me some time.
Different button press this time.
More time.
There's a different button.
Yeah, no, you have to pull the thing out.
Yeah. And I got shot in the back by a sniper. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yep.
We both ran for it.
should be able to shoot him enough from the ground
Charges are
that
set!
it triggers
Everyone
this.
get back!
All anti-aircraft guns have been silenced. Nice work, Alpha. But you're not out of the woods yet. Echo Team can't land until you take care of that other BOW. We'll try to hit it from the air, see if it has any weaknesses.
There you go.
Alright. Got it this time. Why is that like the hardest QT in the game though?
It shouldn't be.
If for some reason it is, I have just so much trouble mashing the button fast enough for it.
Good work out there, Alpha. Echo Team will be landing shortly.
Give me the points. Ow, ow. Okay, the goo hurts.
Yeah.
I did not get the points.
No.
Damn it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh wait, you. Oh, let me.
My mic's fucked? Uh-oh.
Apparently, it might just be on my end. Let me.
Sorry. You've got to be kidding me. My
I'll
mistake.
See if it clears up.
Have a safe flight.
If it not, I can check things on my end, see if it's something with me.
Oh god, yeah, no, it sounds bad on this end. Do you want to try and exit and re-enter Discord?
Sure. Give me 1 second. Yep. Pulling up Discord. How am I now?
Klonos, does he sound okay now?
Hello?
Hello?
Testing. Ella, how do I sound on my end? I notice you're in my chat.
You got a deal?
Way better. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it sounds fine through Discord, but I guess through OBS capturing Discord, it was just fucking up. Because, yeah, I don't think it's your actual mic. I think it was just
Discord.
OBS.
Well, OBS,
Yeah.
yeah. Could be.
You mean Chris?
That's the one.
What about him?
Yeah, I need to clean up my OBS a bit. I have a bunch of screens I just don't use, and I could probably clean some stuff up too.
My gut's going with something bad. And here it comes.
Ooh, yeah, make sure to pick up that first aid spray.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh! Oh boy.
Have to shoot him off or he'll bring us down.
This thing is after you two, ain't he?
What was your first clue?
Don't sweat it, kid. This is why I get paid the big bucks.
The helicopter's on fire.
Jump to the next
Yep.
chopper. Move now. What are you waiting for? Hey!
Oh,
Why does it have a minigun?
This just gets better and better.
Ooh, we get minigun. Where is it? Really?
He's locked onto us.
This is
Take out
getting
the
a
missiles.
little crazy,
I
even for me.
thought it was a matter of just pull back and dodge.
Shoot the missiles down.
No.
I should have read the fine print before signing up for this. Stay put, you son of a bitch!
Take away his option. Shoot the choppers down.
Why are the choppers helping him?
Oh, I think they're on his side.
Get your own helicopter, asshole!
Shoot the gas tank.
Oh,
Look, parachutes.
I missed it. Oh, I
yeah,
missed the
beat me
QT.
to it.
Oh, I thought I missed the QT.
Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Wow, we died. Neat.
Yep.
That was a short campaign.
Damn. Imagine Nemesis could talk and had an Australian accent.
Allah, we all know you're the biggest cutie here.
Oh, actually, yeah, I don't have your chat back open.
Don't worry, it's just Alan there.
But what do you mean, don't worry, it's just Al? Think I don't want to read Al's messages? What are you saying?
And then Fox pops into my chat. Of course he does.
I imagine we're probably going to get assault rifle soon, so sure.
Alright. Look, I'm not in my own mod view. I can't actually peer into the darkness and see you just sitting there.
I used to do that a bit. Now I try not to, because I'm like, if someone's lurking and I like see them and I want to talk to them, I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to call them out though. Oh,
What do I do?
that's not good.
No, he'll bleed to death.
Please.
Grab one of the burning pieces of metal, pull the thing out, and cauterize that thing immediately. Then the bleeding will just be internal. And blood's supposed to be in the body, right? So it's all good.
You're forgetting she's a Birkin.
What the hell? You wanna tell me what the hell just happened?
Long story.
Yeah, maybe it's your blood they should be testing for vaccines.
They already did. More than I can stand.
Oof.
What are you doing?
The data's gone.
What data?
Wow.
Data.
She's like Wolverine from
Blood
Fortnite.
analysis, your genome, everything that we need to make a vaccine.
I hate that that's a
Everything I need.
thing nowadays. I hate that so much.
No. Come on, Supergirl. Let's get
I
looking.
do love that that's just like a thing you can say with almost any big property. Just like,
Had all your intel saved
hey,
on
I
a
know
handful
that
of
character.
data
I'm a
chips.
big fan of them. And it's like, oh, cool. I didn't realize we were like a fan of
Snowstorm?
X-Men. And it's like,
Really want me to work for that?
oh no,
don't you?
Fortnite. Oh god. Okay, so this is like the area. This is the game with the worst visibility.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a shack up there. Finally, a little luck.
Okay, first we find the data, then we'll take shelter there.
So this data you need to find, it's about me, isn't it?
There are 3 data chips. I lost them in the crash. The locator will pinpoint each one's position.
Okay, we find your gear, and then I brew us up a nice...
Ooh, there's a gun down there. Want gun. Sniper rifle. Why is it giving me the power weapons first?
Actually, that's a good question. I have no idea. I feel like... I guess the sniper rifle, this isn't like a bad area for it.
True. But at the same time, generally snipers and magnums that used as boss killers.
Yeah.
Can I just throw you up this ledge here and you can grab it? No? Of course not. That would make sense.
No, yeah, I think this is one we have to circle back around for. Yeah. Oh, snowstorm. Low visibility.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pistol. I want to be able to react on the fly.
These nasty looking things.
They're Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And they're encased in a cocoon.
Oh.
When they hatch, well, it isn't pretty.
I'm so glad I was immune to that shit yesterday.
There it
I thought
is.
there was 3. Did you kill the other one, or?
No, there was just the 2 that I saw.
Oh, okay.
I guess down. Yeah.
Found one. Just 2 more to go.
Oh, behind
Find
us.
them before hypothermia.
Oh. Oh. Ammo, nice.
I have no room for ammo.
Oh.
There you go, I made room.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably have some like annoying equipment in there, like the remote bombs and stuff.
That's exactly what I just threw away was the remote bombs.
Yep. I think the only time I've ever been like remote bombs are really good is against 2 bosses in Resident Evil 5. And outside of that, I've never used them.
Now, is it actually 2 separate bosses or the same boss twice?
2 separate bosses.
Oh, yeah.
The machine gun backpack guys.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
the
I
2 of
guess.
them. And then also the what was it? It was like the weird bug thing on the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
That one's also pretty handy.
Well, that's where they basically first give you
Yeah,
the...
that's where they first give you them. Oh.
Can't really see shit, can ya?
There was a red herb down there.
Oh. Well done.
My inventory was full. Well, I think this actually took me further back, so yeah.
Seriously?
Wait, I hate this ramp because if they hit you and knock you down.
Well, I've already slid down once.
Yep.
Who taught these guys how to use a snowmobile?
Oh god. That's fine.
Give me your snowmobile.
Oh, you can take it.
Damn it, I just got knocked down.
Yeah, the snowmobile does a lot of damage if it hits you.
No, it wasn't the snowmobile. It was I got shot in the back by a sniper as soon as I caught the guy in the snowmobile.
Oh. Those guys shooting at us from behind. What the hell?
Yeah, there was a guy down there.
Oh. That hurt?
Sorry.
Like, a lot.
Why does the snowmobile slide around? Like that.
You're Canadian, right?
I am.
Do you want to rethink that question? Oh my god, this
I mean, I've only used a snowmobile like one time. And even then, I crashed into a tree. It was a good time. But even the one I drove in real life had a far better response than this one. Alright, I'm getting off this stupid thing.
That's fair.
It
Whoa.
controls very poorly.
Found another one. Doesn't look broken. Okay, one more to go. I bet you'll be a real pain in the ass to find.
Get out of here, crow. Zombie crow thing. Okay.
Oh, don't tell me we have to jump this thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's a bridge. Okay. I was like, do we have to get the snowmobiles and try to jump that gap?
You're welcome to try.
No. That seems like death.
It is. This level's the absolute worst for visibility. It's insane that they would even think to do that.
Got the last one.
Nice.
Is that it for the data chips?
Yeah, thanks for the help. Now let's get out of this cold.
Ooh,
That's-
box. Birdies.
Can we just jump down here? No. Okay.
Really? We gotta go back the
Have
long
to
way.
actually go back. Yeah.
Sad.
The fuck was that?
What? Hey, if you're trying to control one of those snowmobiles, it's they don't control well.
Apparently.
I'm just gonna run back through the snowmobile.
This actually controls terribly.
Yes, yes it does.
I am not looking forward to the section where we have to ride the snowmobiles as a mandatory thing.
Oh god, that's a thing.
Yeah, I think this one is actually just bugged. It's not responding properly at all.
The one I was driving wasn't either. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not.
Oh.
But
Yeah, it's probably the same one then.
I'm not even navigating via like the regular map. I'm just using minimap.
This. Oh. Here's the shortcut way back. What? No, why did. Oh, God.
What?
So would you say Resident Evil 6 is the worst?
This mission's not great.
No. The funny part is it's kind of worse on console because like it's harder to have a better like balance of what's the word for it?
What, frame rate to
like-
graphics?
Oh, just like the alpha and stuff.
Oh, we got more cocoons. Okay, Birdman. There we go.
Sherry,
I made it
How
to
did-
the door.
Oh God, how do you get up there? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I think
Hurry
I
up.
understand the way.
come on.
I'm pretty far away.
Hurry up.
And now my stream can at least watch your character run. Where are you?
If I knew how a way to open up the larger map, I would do it. Here, if I climb up, I can get to you.
You went a completely different way than I did.
Okay, then you should give me the directions.
Alright. We have run back to, like, a spot where you know you can reach. I just would glance over your stream. Remember where the first data thing is? Where you can jump down to get back to, like, the beginning area? Go there.
That's over this way? No. Okay, you know what? Let me see if... I think there's an actual, like, map button. No.
Here, you're right next to me.
Wait, I'm right next to you?
Over here.
Oh.
Follow me.
Oh. Yeah, it turns out I was really close. Fuck.
Yeah, I watched you run right past the spot. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So how long before the big guy crashes through the wall?
Give it 10 seconds.
I'll go get help. It can't be that much further to the rendezvous.
Oh, wait!
Well, stuck in a cabin together.
You know what that means.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So, you always been like that? The whole healing thing?
My dad was.
Nah, here's where
Talking on BOW,
Jake pulls out the revolver, loads one round in, spins it, let's play.
But the virus
He's like,
just
let's
died
test out that healing factor of yours.
on me ever since.
What happened to your father?
His research killed him. By the time he died, his body had mutated so much he wasn't even recognizable.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's all right. Besides, I didn't walk out of it empty-handed.
Yeah, you got superpowers.
That's not what I meant. The people who saved me, Leon and Claire, are the closest friends I've ever had.
Claire is that BSAA guy's sister, right?
They risked their lives for me back in Raccoon City.
I'm trying to remember.
Guess I'm
in Resident Evil 2, was it Leon who killed him?
Yeah, I think Leon's path kills him.
Yeah. So just like the two of them are like, hey, you know the other two like main protagonists of this game? Both of them killed our parents, like our fathers.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
This cabin's invitation only.
We're surrounded.
Wait, you know what? I can actually use that.
Okay. So this is the part where you actually don't want to wait around.
It's an avalanche. Let's get out of here.
Told them to keep
Okay,
going down.
time to go.
Punch it before we get buried alive.
This was more fun when it was a jet ski and this was Resident Evil 4.
The whole mountain's coming down. Dad must really hate us today.
We'll make it.
I died.
Keep going. Anyway.
Wait, really?
I
Yeah.
don't hate
Oh,
you.
hey, Klonos. They followed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I went off the cliff and then glitched into the mountain.
The whole mountain's coming down. Dad must really hate us today.
We'll make it. Just keep going. Anyway, I don't hate you.
Oh, great. That helps.
Oh no. Go right.
Hey, Rod.
Hey. Oh yeah, try not to crash into trees.
But I have a history with that.
I know. You
As
already
I hit a
mentioned it.
tree.
Oh. Did it kill you or just slow you down?
Just slow me down.
Okay, you're fine then.
Keep your speed up. I don't want to be buried out here.
Is there ever a use to hit the brake?
Yeah, no.
This is not a good idea.
Too late now.
I died. I got hit by a falling rock.
Yeah, this last chunk of it is probably the part where it's easiest to die.
Great.
This is not a good idea.
Too late now.
I fell off. Damn it. Well. Oh, you've died apparently.
What?
I thought I went off, but it said you died. Your partner died.
Well, I probably fell
This is
off
not a
into the
good
pit
idea.
during the time that you did as well. But that's weird.
Yeah. Wow. This is gonna be a fun one, I can tell already.
This is not a good idea.
Oh, I think that was me.
Yep, that one was you.
How did I die there?
I think you got hit by one of the falling bits.
This is not a good idea.
Too late now.
Oh god, this fucking part sucks.
Oh god. And then there's a rod in my chat that just adds another rip
Rip
to the
every
line.
time.
Well, it's not that he says it once every time, it's just that he adds an additional one to it. So now he's at 5 in the line. Ah, I'm not paying attention. Okay, where the heck do we need to go? Well, I don't know how we made it through that.
Okay, maintain
I-
speed. Okay, it still triggered the cutscene. We're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I did not hit that
I
jump.
just saw you like go right off the side. I'm like, oh, shit.
I did not hit that jump. I was starting to try to hit the jump, but I did not hit that jump.
Yeah, the game said you hit the jump. We're fine.
The game's just like, you know what?
Like a tank.
Close enough.
Fine.
I'm tired of this part too.
Let's go.
Oh, this fun little part.
Watch your step.
Really?
How deep this mine goes.
Well, it's stealth
Oh.
ish.
Feels like spinning! Nintendo, what the? Oh. It stopped like partway through.
I think the stealth sections are actually my least favorite part. Oh, hey, look. There's a key card.
Christ.
So we just have to go grab that key card.
I think he's using those bugs to sniff us out. Be careful.
Oh, great. This is not gonna suck. So is noise
Actually-
a factor? Okay, noise is not a factor.
Okay. So when you're being chased after, hop in one of the bins.
Okay.
And ideally, you just kill these things.
Oh, you can kill them.
Yeah, I think you can do a stealth takedown. And that shouldn't trigger it. Okay, yeah. So when they're facing the other... No, don't shoot them.
No bullet. Fine.
Oh. No, when you get close and they're facing the other way, you can do a melee attack and it'll kill them instantly.
But
And
bullet
they won't
though.
trigger. If bullet will bring the big guy coming to us, though.
Okay, I need this thing to turn around. Okay, good.
Okay. I'll let you get this one. There you go.
Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Yes!
Perfect. No. Yeah, the guns don't have silencers on them. That's why.
Ooh.
Okay, it turned around. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say it. I turned around before I jumped down, and then I turned right back around. I was like, oh crap.
I think, is there something back there? Because I know to continue, we want to jump down here. There might be like points back there, or I don't
Do
see
you
an icon
want
for a
me to
gun.
risk a death to go check?
Yeah, sure. Let's go check.
Alright. Just be nice.
Shit, he found us.
Alright, let's play the dodge game. Okay, I can play the dodge game well enough.
No, it's stealth. Oh. Ooh, wow, they really let this cutscene run.
Yeah.
Why would I shout? Stealthily collect some of his blood and leave.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Should be another one.
Yeah, it's coming this way. Okay, now it's turned around.
Let's get the points again, at least. Yeah, no. To hell with that. That's not gonna blow our cover or anything.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it will.
Seriously? Jeez, this guy doesn't miss a beat.
Sure can move fast between that size.
My face when it's actually just the ice that fell. Not us pushing the giant bin. Okay. So minor spoiler. Here's where they introduce a mechanic where ooh. Thing got really close. What the fuck?
Yeah. You were saying?
If you try and hide in the bin,
They'll see you still?
no, but he starts smashing the bins, so you can't just keep trying and or like shoot them out. That stops being an option here.
Okay, so before we could shoot them, we just have to hide.
Yeah. Okay. So don't head down yet. There's one coming right to you. Actually, two. Okay, the first one turned around. Now go down and melee the first one on your left.
No, this path doesn't lead
Okay,
down
missed.
there. It leads to a different
Wait,
spot.
where
Like,
are you?
this
Oh,
leads-
you're checking over there.
Yeah, I was over here. That's I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh, okay. I was up there to try and get the timing for you. This is just more points.
Yeah, points
Which,
is
I
good.
mean, grab. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Doo-Doo Spaghetti?
Well, if you could just drop a nade and take out like 3 of them right there.
If you want to, sure. Here,
I'm
so-
pretty sure
oh,
that'll bring big guy.
So,
Yeah, another one coming.
yeah, so after that one turns, run down and melee it from behind. Oh, no, stop. Run. Okay. you're
Running
fine.
away.
But yeah, one of them started
got
coming
it.
back the other way.
I noticed.
Yeah. Ooh, tamales. Okay. They're kind of converging at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, they're literally... Fuck, 2 of them are going down the same pathway here. Okay, one turned around, and now the other turned around.
Okay.
Melee that one. Oh,
Got it.
perfect. The 2 on the... Okay.
Gonna pull back. I'm just gonna
There are
just play cautious.
3 left. Okay, but you can come stand right around where I am here. Like, but in the path below, I mean.
Yeah. Looks like it's full of stuff though. Let me wait for this guy
okay,
to turn
well,
around.
Yeah, he's going down. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he's going to turn around and you can kill him. Get him,
Going.
get him.
Going.
Uh-oh. Run. Okay.
Running.
'Cause, yeah, one was turning to the corner. And he turned around.
Going.
You're good. So there's just the one by the stairs there.
Yeah, I'm watching him.
But yeah, I'm doing good, doo-doo spaghetti. How about yourself? You're saying you had a rough work day. Rough. I don't think that one goes too far. He kind of lurks around the stairs.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of looks around the dead.
Perfect.
We're clear.
Yep.
Any more loot around here? Like how the music's trying to be all creepy. Oh.
Oh.
Is this one actually gonna let me finish the thing? Or yeah, it actually did. Right.
Oh. Emblem.
What? Oh, there's an emblem there, back there?
Yeah, and it shows it off right through the door.
Shit! Run!
Camera. I'm gonna blame that one on the camera.
Okay.
It literally is like, it just right zoom in on his legs and that's it, because the camera did not pan.
Shit! Run!
Round the corner. Okay, unless you know the thing, what's the corners are and everything ahead of time, you cannot react. So this is gonna be a death run for me.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of deaths this round. First, the ski-doos there, or not ski-doo. Wow.
Snowmobiles.
Snowmobiles. I can't believe I said ski-doo. Yeah, if you have to, just try taking that corner wide. Because, yeah, it does do a weird, like, jerky motion there, right? The corner.
Yeah. That's the thing, is I try to anticipate it, but...
I think they typically try and do a little bit of auto correction for if you're just running straight. Oh, fuck, I fucked up.
The one time I make it.
Yeah. I do the slide every time, but then that time I don't.
I don't expect S rank for this mission. I barely.
I would be surprised if we got a B.
Yeah, same. No, fucking corner. That goddamn corner.
The one time I fuck up is the one time you get. I was hoping we would just both have it down that time, but
you thought wrong.
Shit! Run!
I'm not gonna make it. Yep. If you don't make the run perfect, you're not making it. Attempt number what? 9? Let's go again.
Shit! Run!
No, fuck. Well, I'm done. Yep. Unless it's perfect, you lose.
okay, this time you try and stay ahead of me. Because maybe like getting caught behind me is doing it a bit too.
Nah, it's the way the camera is. You end up like even if you touch either side of the path, it's just dumb, and the path changes partially as you go. All right, looks good.
There we go.
We're not done?
No.
Oh, there's a ladder there. I did not see a ladder. I just was holding A to keep sprinting.
Attempt 71. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, we need that key card.
This game and
Oh.
its camera has got to be the stupidest thing ever.
We can't go anywhere without that key.
Guns.
Okay, so
Guns.
if you step on the ice, he will notice you.
Oh, remote bombs? Those aren't the guns I want.
They're useful
Remote.
here, though.
Are they?
Yes.
I guess you provide a noise distraction.
Yep.
So I'll just plant one
Okay.
over here, out of his way. There you go, planted one.
Yeah, basically, what's going to happen is I have to climb up there, sneak around, and grab that key card.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have to provide a distraction, and then we can both get out.
Alright. Just let me know when you want me to detonate the first one. Well, I just throw
Oh.
you up and then we'll detonate the first one.
Don't do it yet.
Don't throw you yet?
Oh, no, throw me yet, but yeah, don't detonate things at random. That's like, he'll run right at you and you'll die.
Oh yeah, no, I have it on the other side of the thing there.
Yeah.
Just let me know when you want me to...
Okay, I think it'll be like a cutscene thing here.
What do you think of that, sucker?
Quiet, he'll hear you.
Okay, I guess we didn't need them.
Changed.
Heard that, though.
And I never even detonated the bomb. There you go, I just set it off.
Nice.
Well then, that explains what we're doing next. Open it, open it, open it. Why does it have to play this cutscene each time? I can literally be opening the next one as you're closing that one.
Like a sales rep that won't take
Why
no
did
for
it
an
spin
answer.
me around?
Why did it teleport me behind that thing?
That's what I don't get. Like, it literally teleports you back to the door. Going through. Get through.
Ooh.
They both look at it like, oh yeah.
We're finally gonna kill this guy.
You think this will stop him?
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not so tough now, are you?
Okay, let me open that.
Got it?
Who's... Okay, yours.
Control stick waggling.
Got him now!
Okay, get ready.
Got it. Our drill is bigger.
Our drill will pierce the heavens. Okay.
Oh, I missed it.
Ah, it's okay.
What's it gonna take?
There we go.
Yeah. Ooh.
We did it. We beat him.
Just barely.
Aaron saying, it looks like you're just drilling a dude. Yep.
Yeah?
The exit?
Is there a problem with that?
Yeah. Once we get out there, I'll radio for
He was
pickup.
trying to drill us
My team
first.
should be close by.
Yeah.
That's the
Nice.
rendezvous.
About damn time.
Oh.
Come on, Supergirl. You know, those shots of yours pack one hell of a punch, lady.
So, you're Wesker Jr.
Let me
Wesker?
just send you a quick message here.
You lost me.
Albert Wesker was a colossal imbecile. A fool
Sending me a message here?
to destroy the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was also your father,
What?
which makes you heir to a very special blood type.
I need to check.
Oh, damn. I got B still. Oh, God. 11 deaths. Okay, that's why. Yeah. The snowmobile kind of hurt there.
Yeah. Death's 11. Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Oof, indeed.
really don't think w- I have anything to upgrade with my skills at the moment, so. Alright. But yeah, actually before I can't stop the countdown, whatever. I do have a raid target in mind.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
I was gonna throw out people on my side at least at another channel that I actually mod for, Zero Lavender.
Oh.
Yes.
Live?
We're playing some Dead by Daylight at the moment.
Dead by Day. Dead by Daylight.
I know. It's not the greatest, but sure.
Where are they? Here. Yeah. No, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. It'll probably spawn us in a cutscene, which is gonna be annoying, but
Oh, they've been going for like 4.5 hours.
yeah, they've been going for a while. They've raided me in the past, so
Oh, yeah.
figure it's a good chance to return the favor.
Let's send 2 raids their way then.
Sure. I mean, it'll mute the cutscene, but that's fine. We can watch at the start of the next thing.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll start from the beginning of the chapter. Okay,